Prince Harry was just spotted in New York City at a swanky bar without Meghan Markle by his side. Now several British tabloids are insinuating that this could be the early signs of the royal couple breaking up. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know right here on IO, but first if you could do us a big favor and please tap that like button, we'd really appreciate it. With that out of the way, let's begin. Prince Harry was recently photographed at Bemelman's Bar in the $1,300 a night Carlisle Hotel on the Upper East Side in New York City. This was the second night in a row that he held meetings here, except this time he was not with his wife. As he sat in a discreet corner surrounded by his security, Harry spoke animatedly, gesturing frequently in what appeared to be some type of business meeting. Although it is still unknown who the middle-aged men and woman seen in the photos were, the two men were dressed in all black suits while the woman wore a white blazer. After about 45 minutes of speaking with these people, Harry left holding an iPad and notepad as he shook hands and departed with his security guards. A source spilled some tea with the press and confirmed that the bar had become a hotspot for celebrity meetings. They said, and I quote, "We get everyone in here. Meghan was in last night, Bill Clinton sat here and spoke to people for 3 hours. He's a people person. This guy Harry, not so much. I don't blame him." This is the couple's first trip to New York City after their permanent move from England to California in March of 2020. According to witnesses, they left their kids Archie and Lilibet in Los Angeles for their 4-day trip to NYC. They also visited the 9/11 memorial together at One World Trade Center on Thursday, and then reportedly met with U.S. Ambassador to the UN Linda Thomas-Greenfield in Manhattan for an important discussion on COVID-19, racial justice, and mental health. The ambassador said that the meeting with the couple was wonderful as she shared some photos of them chatting together on sofas in the lounge area and then posing in front of the UN logo. Shedding a bit more light though on this private meeting that Harry had though was a documentary called Finding Freedom, released by journalists Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand. This documentary tracked the friendship between Meghan and Misha and Mikey Heiss. The documentary alleged that the Soho House's global membership director Marcus Anderson provided the royals with introductions to many business and cultural elites, both in Canada and abroad. It is still bizarre though to see these two hobnobbing with elites around the US after they dramatically quit their roles as working royals last year, citing that there were too many pressures among other reasons. I kept seeing articles though saying that this sighting of Harry by himself meant that there were tensions between him and Meghan, which could point to a possible split, but honestly there isn't enough concrete evidence to say if that's true or not. Bizarrely enough, this is really something that a lot of media outlets want to happen. Back in February, an Australian magazine claimed that the couple were splitting up after they announced a second pregnancy. In a front page story, they actually had a photo of Harry and Meghan on their wedding day with the caption, "It's all over." But unless they actually come out and say that, don't believe a word. We would love to hear your thoughts on all of this though, so don't forget to drop us a comment down below. For now, I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube, or at least try.